A little over a month ago, I made a video called Arc Raiders has a massive dupe problem, highlighting the massive underground market where people are duplicating gear and then selling it online to people who are too lazy to farm the gear for themselves. It was a huge network of buyers and sellers, and that duplication method has since been patched. But this underground syndicate of people trying to make money through Arc Raiders just don't stop. They're trying their hardest to find every single exploit they can to continue to duplicate gear to sell it online. Unfortunately, a few bugs end up coming through that really shouldn't have, and the duplication glitches keep springing up. The latest example saw a really easy dupe glitch that literally anybody could do, and as you'd expect, the news spread quickly and people were duplicating like crazy. He's dropping stuff. He's doing it. Look, he's doing it right now. What is he? The cheeky man. He's duping. The first player I saw in these lobbies is duping, dude. He's duping advanced mechanicals. Brother. That's rough. Luckily, it did not take them very long to fix it. Just a day after the dupe method was found, Mbug already patched it out. But it's a cat and mouse game, and just because Mbug fixes one hole doesn't mean every hole has been fixed. It turns out, secretly, the duplicators that were trying to dupe gear to sell it online had found another crack in Mbug security. They managed to sneak on to an earlier build of Arc Raiders where one of the duplication methods was still working and somehow still connect to the game. Weirdly enough, the game let these players connect to the older version of Arc Raiders, still sync their progress with the main live server, and use the old duplication method on this version that hadn't been patched yet. The gear that they duplicated on this server was, well, kept and synced to the main global servers. I managed to sneak into these servers where these duplicators were running amok, and what I found was really quite shocking. Stop! You violated the law! That's why it's lagging, bro. You're lagging the server, dude. Jeez, how many rope are you making? Don't you care about the environment? I need to get this off the streets. Jeez. How is he doing it at such speed? Stop! Inventory inspection. I know what you're doing. Back to the gulag. Triggers. And he's duping triggers. Oh my god. Stop! You violated the law. Back to the gulag. And he's duping processors. Oh my god. Wait, I've got a great idea. Yo, give me the triggers. That's 3 in a row, dude. No one's coming here, surely. How am I going to get rid of all this gear? It's over, man. I mean, if anyone's in these servers, they're all duping anyway. So someone made a good point earlier. The only thing we can do is catch them. Do they have zip lines on them? That's 3 in like a space of 2 seconds. Hello.
Hello. Where are you from?
Investigation. Investigation. He's duping springs. Oh god. Naughty, naughty. Naughty, naughty. You've been caught by Speranza Hat Services, man. They're being really stealthy about it, bro. I hear him in this bush. Stop! Speranza security! I need to investigate your loot, sir.
Thank you.
Please drop 5 items from your inventory. Ah! You've been caught in the act. You're going to jail. There it is, dude. Duping advanced mechanicals to make weapons. He had a snap hook. That's what I heard. Yeah, so he's doing that to make bobcats, probably. To sell them. He actually showed me his stuff. Like, oh, that's funny, brother. This exploit was crazy. These dupers basically had a free server to themselves to dupe where nobody could catch them, but I managed to sneak in, infiltrate them, and catch them in the act. I reported all of them, and I can safely say that some of them either got banned or had some action taken against them. And, well, this exploit was found on Sunday, I believe, and the Monday morning that, well, obviously Embark went back to work, it was fixed. So the good news is, if we find these dupe exploits and we let Embark know, either, you know, via social media or through their Discord, they're going to hopefully get it fixed as soon as humanly possible. The sooner they know, the better. So if you know or catch anyone duplicating, definitely post about it, definitely report them, and it will go a long way. It's a two-sided thing. I mean, obviously, it would be great if these kind of glitches didn't make their way into the game, but the sooner, you know, we as a community let Embark know if we see them, the sooner they can act if they don't catch it themselves. So that's great. This crazy exploit has been fixed. So over the course of like the last month, about 4 different duplication methods have been found, and they've all been fixed so far. Embark also put out a statement today in their latest update. Firstly, before we talk about that statement, there has been a couple changes. There's a new drift coat outfit recolor. There's black screen and also red, so 2 different options, and you'll get them automatically if you already own the skin. They've also mentioned about the Seeker Grenade nerf. They said, we've seen your feedback about the Seeker Grenade feeling weaker since last week's update, and we have been investigating the issue. We noticed an unintended side effect from a collision change on the projectiles, and the team is working on a fix. So it was unintended. It's not meant to be nerfed, which is good to see. They've also mentioned that we've been looking into your reports of being automatically signed up for departure after completing the deal damage challenge. This is unintentional. So basically, for those that didn't know, if you dealt 100,000 damage for the expedition challenge, even if you didn't sign up for the expedition, you would automatically sign up without even choosing to. Big problem, but they're working on a fix, which is good. And more importantly, in relevance to today's video, following last week's fix for the duplication glitch, we've been banning accounts that gain a significant advantage from exploiting it. That effort continues this week, similarly to how we handled it in February. Warnings for low severity cases where abuse was limited, removal of coins and items tied to exploit activity, suspensions for the severe cases, particularly where exploit usage had a significant impact on the in-game economy or other players' experience. Players who deliberately exploited the glitch but didn't gain a major advantage will not be suspended. And if you simply received a few items from someone who was duping without knowingly exploiting the glitch yourself, you may receive a warning. So, I mean, it's like this dupe glitch they're talking about was very public. Like anyone could do it. It was even possible to do it accidentally. It was that easy. So I'm glad that they didn't ban a lot of people in this case. A lot of people may have just done it to dupe funny things like a bunch of grenades to throw around just for fun. Not triggers, of course, but, you know, just throwing around like a bunch of firecrackers or something. A lot of people probably didn't get banned for this. A lot of people would have lost money. If you duped a lot of money, you probably would have lost it. If you duped a lot of stuff, then you may have got a ban or a suspension. Let me know in the comments if you duplicated, because I know a lot of you did. It was a widespread thing. Whether you duplicated for fun or duplicated to gain profit, did you get any kind of message in the game? Did you get banned? Did you get a suspension? I'd love to hear your feedback below. I'd love to hear it. And for those that, like, at the end of the day, duplication glitches do ruin the economy, but the major thing that ruins it is the underground market where people duplicate gear and sell it online, and it just completely ruins the PvP experience, right? Like, it's fine if a bunch of people are running around in your lobby with bobcats, right? Like, that's cool. The end game experience should be like that. But if they don't have any gear fear, for example, they have hundreds of bobcats because they've bought them online or they've duplicated them, the way that they play will be different. They'll just run at you all the time, throwing a million trigger grenades without any worry or fear. So it just completely changes the playing experience. So that is why I feel like it's good not to have these exploits in the game. But I'd love to know what you think. I'd love to know if you got a ban or a suspension or anything. I'd love to know your experience. And so far, the game is currently clean and free from duplication methods. Hopefully it stays that way. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the comments. Cheerio.